core. So the stability that we're going to gain from laying on the roller and lift one foot up is that connection between the foot and the core and the upper body. So we're trying to teach us, it's more neurological, we're trying to teach that firing pattern of how to stabilize. So we're gradually moving both hands up where possible and just stabilizing now through one foot. And then to make it a little bit harder, we're moving one hand down parallel to the floor, but keeping that other leg up at 90 degrees. To make this harder, bring the leg out straight and level with the bent leg that's on the floor, and straighten the leg and point the toe. So here I'm trying to do 3 arm movements each side on each leg, and throughout this I'm maintaining that core connection. So I'm keeping my spine engaged with the roller and keeping my belly button sucked down and in towards the roller. Now this is a slightly harder progression, so bringing the leg out straight, again doing 3 movements on each side, keeping that core connection. And then swapping the leg, trying to just be aware, keeping the leg straight and the toe pointed, but don't let that back arch. Keep your connection with the roller. If your stomach feels like it needs to lift or your lower back is hurting, stop immediately. If it feels easy, you can progress on to adding weight into your hands. This is actually my limit weight, so I wouldn't recommend going straight up to 2.5 kilos, I think this is, in each hand. I would start with a light tin of beans or maybe even less. It just throws you off balance a little bit and really challenges your core and your stability. Obviously the side of the lifted leg is a lot harder to lower the weight down on, so be really aware that you may well fall off when you first try and do this with weight, so just make sure there's nothing either side of you. Okay, now the next exercise, this does involve needing a TRX. I use these handles because I just like a little bit of extra lift off the floor, but they're not essential. So here I'm doing a press up and then I'm tucking in towards my chest and then doing a twist each side. So I'm getting the side of our core engaged here, so it's got oblique work as well. So I'm doing a little bit of antag work in my press up. I'm then doing some core workouts. And then here, this is the challenging bit, trying to lower all the way back. This is the bit you've got to be really careful of. If you have lower back problems, do not try this. You need to do a lot more core work on the roller before you're ready to do any rollbacks on the TRX. I'm trying to keep my back nice and high, keep my core engaged. If I start to lose my back, or if it just starts to hurt going back too far, I stop straight away and bring it back in. You only want to go as far as you control that movement with your core. Feel it in the lower back, you stop, come straight back in. I do 5 reps. By the 5th one, I'm starting to get quite tired, especially on this lower off. So I don't go nearly as far by the 5th one. You can see there, I'm struggling a bit more. Now, a starting point for this exercise, especially if you've only got a little bit of weight at home, you can use anything. You can use a bottle of water, whatever you like here. Here we're doing some Russian twists. I'm quite fatigued. You can tell this weight is quite high for me after those sets that I've just done